What's the difference between a grandmaster and a master anyway?
Grandmaster teaches the master.
And grandmaster teaches the
Yeah,
master.
yeah. See, what happens from the beginning of the grading system in martial arts, the white belt started at the highest number, starts at 10,
Yeah.
as far as the grading is concerned. So you go from 10 to 1. Then you go from 1 to 9. So by the time you make 8th degree black belt, 9th degree black belt, it's considered grandmaster. So, yeah. 10 is like considered to some people as perfect, but 9 has a special significance, so,
Okay.
so we go to 1st degree black belt to 9th degree black belt, 10th cup white belt to 1st cup red belt, then the black belt starts.
So how long have you been doing it?
Since 1966
19.
until now, I've never stopped.
That's 44.
Yeah, yeah,
Got it.
yeah. You know, and when you consider in the neighborhoods I grew up in Opelika, Carroll City, a lot of people who I went to school with, that I grew up with, they didn't even live to be 44. You know, and I've been doing martial arts since that time. You know, so yeah, it's I just celebrated my 56th birthday, so still doing the same thing. I think the martial art has more to do with putting your life in balance. You know, so that's the reason why I do it now. I started for one reason, but ultimately there's another reason for why you should do martial arts. But most of my students who have black belts under me, I think I have maybe about 1,000 students that's got black belt. You know, at least 1,000 of my students, whether they're directly under me or indirectly, because I've trained, like you asked about the question of master versus grandmaster. A lot of my students are masters. I have one student who's also a grandmaster now. He's been with me over 30 years. Yeah, yeah. He also has a school here in Georgia. He's in the Marietta area, and but yeah, he started with me in the '70s, and he still trains under me.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. So it's yeah, one of the things I think that the reason I think everybody should learn martial arts. If the teacher says, do this on the left, then he says, do it on the right. So every technique you learn on the left side of your body, you have to do on the right. So what is that? That's rational thinking, not just rational movement. So it means if you're thinking like that all the time, then you have less problems in your life with balancing things.
Do you think martial arts helps with confidence?
Martial arts helps with confidence, but martial arts, if taught the wrong way, can make you overconfident. See? So it's again, it's about finding the balance of things. You know, finding the right balance. Because and I often tell my students I'm not training them to fight. I'm teaching them to stop fighting. So I recall fighting at the championship in 1973, and I think it was Tampa, Florida. My teacher, he saw me becoming angry after some guy hit me, and he said, now you're fighting two people. And I thought about it. I said, wow, what's it mean? So I was fighting inside and out. So see, that's how you're going to lose. So from that day on, it's like, well, now I know I don't need to be fighting with myself. So the anger thing, the confidence thing comes from knowledge, you know, from training.